Hey guys, I'm pretty sure a bird just hit my window, but this is an important message. The reason why I haven't streamed in what feels like absolutely forever for me is because I just got a job. Yeah, streamed 5 days ago. That was the last time I streamed. It's because I just got a job. And I was getting things done, whatever. And so today is my first day of work. I go in for work at 4 o'clock. In about 10 minutes now, I'll be having class. But I'm going to continue just streaming until I get off to get ready for work. That's the plan.
Match found.
Holy shit. So yeah, if you're just here for the quote-unquote important message, you can leave now. I mean, it only took a minute. If not, you can stay and watch the beautiful stream.
Hi guys, I'm gonna get all the shotgun kills you could ever imagine.
Yes, I'm pumped.
Now this goes out to every motherfucker claiming that they know me. All you motherfuckers from high school, listen closely. While you were in the front by the bomb, me on the low. Me and all my inner demons in the back were getting cozy. No one understood me only.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that was copyright, so I'm just gonna move on and hope that doesn't claim my ass. He's trying to own my ass.
Spike rush.
Man, this weather is not on. Anyone got a jacket?
Fuck a broom, I pull up in a chariot. Pick on my side too big, it's hard to carry it. These niggas naked, moving like a scary. Spinning through 'em like a motherfucking lariat. Ain't trying to beat that nigga vegetarian. Stirring the pot and low up like a Marion. Feel like a guy, I was proletarian. Now a nigga got it made like Marion. Started from the bottom, trying to be someone. Looking for the fragments till I become one. Homies know I got them if they need someone.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
One enemy remaining.
Satchel out.
Revealing area.
Satchel out.
That was... I have no clue what just happened.
Hey guys, I want them to come in. Don't push them. I'm gonna try to wall bang and do this too.
No.
Is that a front deck? No.
No, it's a wall bang.
Then I don't want it.
Oh, I got one.
Get out of my way.
Hold on, why?
It's ready.
This is why, for anyone who wants to play Reyna, you put your Reyna set the
One enemy remaining.
Can't go there.
Last round before the switch.
Keep up.
We just some kids on the inside. We in a system that's telling us we need to lose ourselves just to get
God.
lies.
What's this?
Begins.
But let me catch the orb. Let me catch it.
Bomb buddy out.
There.
Enemy spotted A.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Right click. Not like that, you don't.
Spike planted.
Shot that.
One enemy remaining.
Such
It is over. Scanning ahead.
Switching sides.
So
Match
as long
point.
As you're 90 HP, you can stick a plant after a fireball. That's interesting.
They're weak. Good.
Satchel out.
Scanning ahead.
Satchel out.
Found them.
Enemy spotted mid.
Reloading.
Embarrassing.
Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
I made more off CDs than rappers who are selling drugs through stores. Aspect of the pandemic, I text from president to make labels. I ain't read yet to my manager. Like the homie and I fire
Attackers win.
horrible. I don't need
Let's
nobody's
go.
help. It's me and Nova by ourselves. Come here, babe. This is the entire team, nobody else. I conceptualize, produce, and write like every record. Me and Nova work the hooks, then they're mixed and mastered by Evan.
It
This is
doesn't matter.
homegrown.
Get
Shout out all the
baited.
rappers who have thrown stones. I'ma die rich while you're counting full of
Master.
broke bones. I ain't gonna respond to all your disses. Look, I get it. Your videos get no views. You say my name and people click it, but I'm different. You need clout and you're desperate to make
Match
a living. But my
found.
bank account already full. I counted 7 digits like y'all attack me with disses. Attract all the critics. I'll laugh at predictions. I pass all the levels. The whacker the rapper, the more he's anchored by the fact that I'm
Master the art of dating.
tragic to witness like cancer in children. Hey, no playlist, no pay clicks, no fakes. Rappers call me gay cause my braids pink. Go crazy, so wasted. Front row at my show, I'm her favorite. I'm famous, they basically hate that I made it. Get paid more in a day than they claim on their paycheck. I'm patient, but say my name again, I ain't playing. I'll buy the place that you stay in. Then raise the rent till the space in your parents' basement is vacant. They call me privileged, y'all can't admit that I'm gifted. I did it
Is
without a
this
label's
stream-
assistance. I made the business decisions. I
The big
overcame
black
the
guy.
addictions. Lived in the streets, got evicted, kicked it with killers and strippers, but still my vision was different. I bought a mic, started spitting, produced the beats and I mixed it. I turned my hand into a fist and flipped the bird to the system. I prayed I'd finish my mission and keep my image consistent. I fixed the parts that were missing and switched the gas and the pistons. It's mathematics and physics. I had to travel the distance. I had to add some
Seems to
ambition
be
and then subtract my
slavery.
suspicions. I wanted castles and riches, headed for caskets or prisons. I battled glasses of liquor and cabinets packed with prescriptions. And still these
They seem like it before.
Facebook, always trying to tweet. I ain't gonna keep this a secret. My marketing genius. The
Maybe it's just the
algorithm
lyrics,
triggered
right?
by exploiting your weakness. And y'all can call me clickbait and gimmicks. I call me rich. A million monthly listens on Spotify. I'm about to drop a couple $1 million on a crib, $250,000 on a whip. I just sent my mom a grip. And first of all, I heard it all. I could write a perfect song. I Googled the net worth of rappers hating and I don't respond. Middle finger from a private jet.
Spike rush.
Every single person I have
One
met.
ugly looking
First on
crew.
Twitter, they tough.
No offense to any of us.
I got the roast pan, put them in the dirt like a UFO crash. Double time rappers,
Okay,
man, I
yeah,
murder it with
just
slow
loading screen, we're
raps.
good.
All they do is go fast, turn them into
Scares
some
me.
ghosts with the most facts. Slow clap, pulling triggers quickly with no blowback. Cracking under
After
pressure
this
like
round,
a
I
cold
gotta-
blast. No fans, jealous that I rose fast. Y'all are on the road back. Look at your career, it's a joke, man. Promise that I won't last. Say you can't
Satchel out.
afford gas.
Satchel out.
Record your album in a studio, close with a notepad. Strong on the outside, muscles with no roadmap.
Bomb buddy out.
Yeah, I know.
Enemy spotted A.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Down.
Flawless.
Reloading. Crush them. Let's get these idiots.
Alright, do I have to go to the... Oh, it's you.
Keep up.
Yeah.
Satchel out. Concealment. Satchel out. Placing sentry.
Dim beacon here.
Last player standing.
falling, snow and soaking through my only socks. Y'all noticed me and chose the heat, so now the water's boiling hot. You hope I broke, I'm dope and coke, don't crack it, turn to solid rock. Hey, I ain't talking to losers like you know the cops. I'm rich and that ain't bad for a kid who couldn't hold a job. All that Gucci thing, can't afford the way I do.
Stop shooting because I thought he was dead.
Last round in the half.
Music's
I'll
gotta
teach
go.
them to
I
respect
gotta
their elders.
be logged in. Well, it doesn't have to, but I choose it too. Damn, that was a clutch if the internet died from my shots.
Hello everyone, good afternoon.
Hello.
Get out of my way! Go get him.
Hope you're all doing well today.
What's down?
My ultimate is ready. Watch this.
I'm doing oh so well.
Initiated.
So well.
Stim beacon here.
Just so well, guys.
Spike planted.
You should run.
Concealment. Blocking vision.
Jesus, Brimstone, you fucking suck.
Enemy spotted. B.
Appreciate the constructive criticism.
Last player standing.
My ult ready.
One enemy remaining.
Got one.
Everybody doing okay today? Did you have a good weekend?
You have your ult.
Here comes the party.
Clutch.
Good shit, good shit.
I could have beaten twice the number. There's
Switching
my
sides.
bombshell. Crush
Too
it.
good, man. Too good. My brain is absolutely yo.
Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. I had an interesting weekend. Yesterday morning at 4 a.m. Oh, thanks, Kelsey. Yesterday morning at 4 a.m. the power went off, and we were without power for 12 minutes. And it was an eye-opening experience. It's just amazing the number of things that I tried to do, and I had to stop
Spike
because
planted.
of the power. It was crazy.
I'm not relying.
We had thought originally it was a tornado that had knocked the power lines down, but apparently it was just because we've had so much rain. I think we've had like 9 inches of rain in 5 days or whatever.
You good,
And the tree roots, huge trees, have kind of come up a little bit from the ground, and 2 of them had fallen over.
Last player standing.
2 transformers and snapped 2 power poles. So it took them a long time to get that fixed, but it was wild, the number of things that I tried to do with power, not realizing that I didn't have power, you know, like thinking, oh, I need to do this, and then having to stop because there was no power. But I think by far the biggest thing was the hair. I am in desperate need of a haircut anyway, but yesterday, I mean, I scare people if I don't do something with my hair, and I couldn't do anything with my hair. I mean, it was definitely bad head hair yesterday, and it was like, I'm so sorry, I couldn't even put it up and make it look a little less scary, so. Oh yeah, so we didn't even have any sirens. That was the thing about me. I didn't even know anything had happened until 4 o'clock when I woke up with no power.
Get out of my
Wow.
way.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just not. I didn't know
enemy
a
remaining.
warning or anything. You know, it was just like all of a sudden there was no power and I didn't know what had happened.
Last
Yeah,
player
it's-
standing.
I could not be a pioneer woman. I could not do it. I couldn't. There's no way I could. Like, I'm thinking like the
30
mother on
seconds
Little
left.
House in the Prairie. I couldn't. I
Here
couldn't do
comes
that.
the party.
Could not do that. That would get the best of me. That's okay. I was giving everyone a little bit of time because
Match point.
maybe people
Okay,
maybe
I
being a
only
little
have
late
like
due to weather anyway. So.
78 grenades left. Hopefully that's enough.
I'm trash, dude. Holy. Wow,
Kelsey,
I
I would have thought that would have been the worst for me as well, and probably had I not had such bad hair yesterday,
Nowhere to run!
that would have been an issue. But my phone was charged, so that was okay. It was just I had no straightening iron, no curling iron, no hair dryer, no nothing. I could have washed my hair because we had water, but then I would have looked like a drowned rat. So there was just no overcoming. It But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Maybe everybody has had time to jump in that's coming today. Have a very short lesson today.
Get out of my way!
I had mentioned, Ronan, it's funny that you say that because I called my son to tell him that he goes to UT in Knoxville, so he was far away from us, and I called to say we have no power. His first thing was, Mom, I can't leave. We've never had me a generator, but boy, that was a very good idea in that situation. Living off the grid, that's just not me.
I don't believe in being toxic, but we're toxic to
I don't see myself doing that. I hope I never have to find out how to do that. I mean, it was really weird because
gonna get to class?
I was trying to sew. We had this blanket that needed to be stitched up, and I kept putting it off, thinking, when I have a free minute, I'll do it. And I found myself clearing it to different windows so that I could get enough light to sew. And I'm thinking, no, this is just not. Anyway, very short lesson today. Back to business. Very short lesson today. I had talked last time about how I think 88% of you last week, and I haven't looked this week, but 88% last week were on schedule with the planner as far as lessons. I know some of you have even gone past that already because you finished the course. So congratulations to you guys. If you're scheduled a CBA, please do that so I can get your class marked off and get this finished up. But most everyone, way over the majority, had gotten past where we were supposed to be in the planner. So I went ahead and bumped the lessons up that I'm doing live to match those on the planner, just so I can keep up with the majority of the class. So in case you weren't with us last week and you're wondering, wait a minute, we weren't this far before, it's because my plan was to go back to the beginning and start. But so many of you have surpassed that. That was kind of a useless live lesson time for 88% of the class. So I went ahead and zoomed ahead and matched up on the planner, and I believe this is, let's see, according to me, I believe this is 4.3, Unit 4, Section 3, starting a business. So we'll go ahead and dive in there. And again, very short lesson today. Mainly what we'll talk about today is just hitting the highlights of starting a business and the vocabulary words that you will need to know for that. There is a quiz at the end of this section. I think it's 10 questions. So as long as you know the vocabulary on that, you should be ready to rock and roll. So I included the picture today here just because I thought that was kind of, let me grab the pointer. I thought that was kind of appropriate. It was almost kind of St. Patrick's Day and the luck of the Irish and the pot of gold and the rainbow and all of the rain. I thought that kind of fit properly. But a lot of people always want to start their own business. It sounds really good to start your own business. A lot of people actually begin the process of looking into starting their own business, and they get held up in different steps. Most of the time it's the money or the workers. Either you have trouble getting enough money to start your own business and then to keep the business flowing, or you have trouble finding enough workers. Because maybe you start out thinking, well, I'm the only worker, it'll just be me and I'll do all the business. And that sounds great, and it would be great if you could do that. But a lot of times the demand overtakes what you're able to do on your own. And you need some help. And finding good help is really a whole lot easier said than done. Usually if you're looking for workers, they aren't as, I don't want to say dedicated, because there are some really good workers, but they don't have as much invested interest as you, the business owner, would. So sometimes they don't want to work as many hours, or they don't want to work
matter of fact,
on the
exactly
weekends
what we're
or
seeing in the
whatever.
PC market as of right
So
now.
starting a business sounds
Yo, are you
good,
guys still
but
on
it's
the
a lot
loading
harder
screen,
to do than just, I'm going to open my own business.
Sadly.
And that's what we'll look at today. I also like this quote, the future you see is the future you get, because, if you can, there is another quote, envision it or whatever, that's what's going to happen. I think the movie Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come, comes to mind. So, if you can envision something and set your mind to it and get your funding and and get your workers. It can be great. It really can be great. But you have to put your mind to it and dedicate lots more time than you probably thought that you needed to get the business up and going. But hey, it's doable. Right, so looking at starting a business, we're going to give some examples and define. We're going to describe the purpose of the income statement. We're going to explain the function of reserve capital, and we're going to identify the components of the financial. Alright, and then I apologize, my kitty cat is wanting to look out the window, so let me open the curtain for him.
Satchel out.
Open the curtain. No problem doing that.
Here comes the party!
Alright, so
Somebody out here.
starting out, a few of the terms here that we'll talk about today.
30 seconds left.
Personal and corporate business plans, as well as ventures and
One enemy
startups.
remaining.
So startup companies, usually you hear about these maybe like in California with
Yeah.
80 on Sova.
Wait,
electronics.
he's on site.
10 seconds left.
iPhone, AirPods,
There you are, you little shit.
Galaxy flip phone, all of those things, that are Galaxy Fold phone, all of those things that are new, cutting edge technology, all of those started from startup companies, which are just small companies. And those small companies, because they have such big ideas, they get lots of investors, and then they show a profit really fast. However, the ability to keep money in that startup company, to keep all of it, that's what I was talking about earlier, to keep the company rolling, you have to have a lot of money up front for all of the technology. You have to have money up front for all of the people that work there. You have to have investors that will be willing to put up money in new businesses and keep funding, even if the business isn't successful at first. To keep it going until it can get successful. So because of that, the failure rate of startup companies is high. So they also are really good in the beginning, and they might do well in the beginning.
Joke's
but
over!
To keep
You're
them running
dead!
is usually the trip up.
30
where a
seconds
lot of
left.
The companies
Last
start.
player standing.
So most venture capital, and venture would be like
One enemy remaining.
the idea or the product. Think of adventure. If you're going on an adventure, you set off to new territory to explore. If you're hiking or whatever.
10 seconds left.
That way, it's a new new path to take. Maybe you're trying to make some kind of new product, sell some kind of product.
My ultimate is not ready. See that coming.
Capital would be the money used to fund.
Last round before the switch.
And a lot of that does come from
Charges?
wealthy investors.
Brakes?
There are always people who are looking
Nowhere in
to
sight.
invest money in something. Everybody wants to get on the ground floor of a new idea, of the hottest idea. Apple, for example, the first investors of Apple.
The hunt begins.
At that point, they could invest lots of money if they had it.
Somebody out.
I don't think anybody really ever envisioned how big that
Here comes the party!
I hate to keep doing Apple coverage. I know Apple more than I know Android and more than I know IBM, but the same thing would be true for other kinds, for Android phones. Or whatever. I know there's a new phone that you can fold like literally.
Enemy spotted charges.
And it doesn't have the crease in the middle of the thing. So that would be something new. Because all
Here comes the party!
credit card size phones, and now they've got the
Reloading.
small, but it opens up,
Satchel out.
and it's
30 seconds left.
Satchel out.
almost the size of an iPad. It's a really large screen.
Last player
Those are the
standing.
new ideas that the person
One enemy remaining.
came up with to try to push, and all of those have wealthy investors over the beginning.
10 seconds left.
That's it.
Oh god, I can't. I need to undo
That are
this.
working
Welcome
with
to your
these
aim.
venture capitalists, these people who are funding the project. usually
What happened
get
to
a
your
say
KD?
in company decisions.
Fire in
Then
the
you're the
hole!
entrepreneur.
My
We
kitty's
talked
hard to
earlier about sole proprietorship.
Just like last game?
Switching sides.
Yes, sir.
Corporation. So sole proprietor, you're the entrepreneur, you're the person who has all the say-so in everything. You're also the person who is shouldered with all of the debt and all of the
Only been
expenses.
trying
Well,
stupid
if you get
is
investors
bitch.
like venture capitalists,
We'll
people
talk about
who
that.
think
Alarm bell.
companies,
Okay.
they sometimes want to say the decisions of other companies. So it's kind of a trade-off, you know. If you want their money, they're happy to give you their money, but you have to listen to what they say as far as their ideas and their say-so. And
Spike planted.
So you don't make a mistake.
you have to
Give them
give
so
up
much
the
success.
success.
But they'll just
So
take
that
your
may be
company from
something
you.
that kind of shies you away from having other people invest in
At
you.
least it means
You're a
more.
person who wants to make all the decisions on your own and not be
Satchel up.
outside
Satchel up.
and get
Oh my god, that one-way smoke from our teammates.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Sova, you suck.
Last player standing.
Think of
What the fuck you doing
a
over
new
there?
electronic device that you're making instead of perhaps
What's
selling
another
it,
death?
maybe repair it.
Clutch.
What was that
Before you were
teleport?
born, but maybe you can think back to the beginning of all of these electronics. Everybody
Match
now
point.
has some sort
Oh
of
man,
cell
thank
phone.
goodness you're on our
Maybe
side.
one in the
Aye,
family,
great
maybe
work,
everybody,
amigo.
Certainly.
you know, with parents and
Almost
things,
sent that to
but there's a
Olshan.
smartphone just about everywhere you go.
I don't want
And in
anyone
the
to
beginning,
think
there were no places to have
Time
those
to
repaired.
explode.
even
If
though I have
that broke,
the same amount of
then
kills
you
as their
had to
top
send it back
player.
into the company to get it repaired. I know this for a fact because my dad, I had on my bar outside of my kitchen, and my cat had not been I jumped up on the bar, I bought it off, it started to
Reloading.
jump down, shoot
You
off.
will not kill my ally. My ult's ready.
Went face down,
Satchel out.
and broke.
No more Sova.
Joke's over!
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted B.
You know, there wasn't like an iFix or a
Initiated.
break iFix store or that, so that you could go in and get just the screen.
This guy.
Flawless.
Just send it back in. So
Crush them.
products and
Yo, what happened?
If you're not a good
Bottom
shot
frag?
today,
Bottom
don't
frag?
worry. I
I'm
agree.
not bottom fragging. I'm not bottom
Alright, and then
fragging.
one of the main reasons
You
that
suck ass.
entrepreneurs fail
You bottom
is that they
fragged
don't
last
calculate
game.
what it will really cost to run their
Yeah, last
business
game I was in
long
front.
enough to start making a
Yeah,
profit.
don't talk about
Kinda
trying
suck.
during this
If
fight
you
versus
decide
what
you
I
want to
said.
keep
Well, I'm a killjoy with it.
eliminate
You
them.
shouldn't ever be trying on spike versus.
You want to set your hours, maybe 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Do you smoke like 5 packs of
Monday
cigarettes a
through
day?
Friday.
Goddamn.
It's not like it's a weekend or anything. It's like a, it's so awesome, it's so fun. And you budget for the winter.
My ult's ready. Here comes the party.
And you budget for the space. Maybe it's like a kiosk at the mall or something. And you have that all set up. But what you don't budget for is the number of times you're going to have to pay that out of your pocket each month, each week, in order to get yourself up.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
So that you can pay all your bills and still have to.
Yeah, what about that bottom frag?
So a lot of
Shut the
people
fuck up.
don't budget for that. If you've ever heard
Stop
about making
Sudden
a
death.
purchase,
You sound like you're eating your
I know
dad's
a lot
asshole
of you
over
don't have
relax.
jobs yet.
Oh
but
yeah, I'm
think
eating
about
your
like
mom's
parents
asshole. Thank you
or
very
your
much.
Damn, there's a
siblings or
lot of dirt
something,
there, isn't
and
there?
maybe as they're looking at their
Huh?
job
There's a lot of dirt there.
or when they got a
1600.
job, maybe you've heard them talking about.
Oh shit, your mom
it's kind of
did?
a cushion
Shit,
that's
200
supposed
pump.
to be
Easy.
Bomb buddy out.
in case something happens. You don't want to. Remember we talked about discretionary income and the amount of money that you would make, and then you would bring home, and then that extra cushion that you have. You could pay bills with it. You could go to movies and you could have dinner with it. All of that.
My ultimate is ready.
Discretionary income fund. So you want to kind of have a cushion. 2 to 3 months.
Initiated.
My ult is ready.
Enemy.
You've got a cushion of money to go back to, so that you can get the business and not be without money.
Turret
remaining. Last player standing.
So that would be one of the ways to figure out
30
enough
seconds
money
left.
to start turning a profit. You gotta have large enough cushion.
Imagine that switching up.
in order to
Attackers
turn
win.
the business.
Being
You can't
ass.
just figure for the first month.
Bottom
or
fragging.
even
Imagine
the first
having no
week.
mom.
You have to figure for 2 or 3 months at least so that you can try to start making a profit. Maybe you find out after you've been there a couple of weeks that people want lemonade later in the afternoon instead of in the morning. So instead of your 2 business,
Match
maybe you
found.
want to do 10 to 5. Well, you can't work every day from 10 to 5 for whatever reason. You go to school. You have a pet you've got to take care of. You babysit someone. You know, there's some reason that would come up that you can't work 10 to 5.
Yes!
Well, now you're looking at hiring an employee. So you've got to have enough money put back so that you can pay the employee. Because if the business does well, you have to pay your employee. If the business does not do well, you still have to pay that employee. So you have to be able to put back your kind of cushion of money. And the best way they say to do that is try to find a business that's already started that's similar to yours and try to find out what kind of expenses they had and how much they had to put back and what their costs were when they were beginning.
Spike
so
rush.
You could try to come up with an idea of what you would need as well. All right, so financial plans. Financial plans are budgets, kind of, for spending and saving your future income in your business. So just like if you're the worker and you make your plan of, all right, I'm going to pay bills with this much, I'm going to save this much, I'm going to use this, I got a car payment. Same thing for your business. You have to have
I've got your
there's
trail.
kind of a budget for your business. And it's
Satchel up. Satchel up.
what kind of expenses you need to pay for short-term
Spike planted.
savings, long-term income, and long-term. So you need to pay for the space that you're going to rent, either by the week or by the month. Usually, leases are a little longer. Leases are usually by the year. So if you make sure you have enough income to pay.
One enemy remaining.
By the year, depending on the lease that it is. Long-term, you do long-term leases, like maybe 5 years. And that would be for a different business than a lemonade stand, I know, but lemonade stand is just the first thing I thought of. But you have to come up with a plan.
I need to blow something up.
How much money you need coming in, how much money you can allow going out over a set period of time in order to find out how your business can be successful. So different elements to the business plan, to the financial business plan, would be budgeting,
He's probably gonna
how to
target me.
spend your money,
Expect
debt,
that.
how much debt you want to get into, how much you want to owe other people. Usually not much right off the bat, but that's exactly when you owe people a lot, is right off the bat. You don't want to overstep and get too far into debt. So if your business is successful, then
Get out of my way.
you kind of wasted all of that money because you still owe it to other people, even though you have no income coming in.
One enemy remaining.
Saving or investing, if your business is doing well, you need to have a plan for saving some. You might want to think about investing or buying other
I'm gonna
companies.
try not to die by accident.
Insurance, you need to have insurance.
Dude, that's
on
2
your
of my
place.
kills he took.
Last round in the half.
Down, you need to have insurance so that it would get replaced.
Holy.
You
100
have
damage
insurance,
to each of
depending
them,
on
and
workers, if you
not
have
okay.
enough workers, you may offer them insurance plans. We talked about last week, if you're a small business person, sole proprietor, entrepreneur, usually you don't offer insurance plans like health insurance to your workers. They have to get
I've got your
that is
trail.
something you would have to think about. And then, in the long run, 25 or 35 years down the road, retirement. You need to have some put back for retirement. If you have workers, you may have some of their check taken out.
I knew it!
Last player standing.
Taken out to put to work.
Grounded.
Alright, so
Spike planted.
businesses usually have financial plans referring to 3 primary
Dude,
financial areas.
I wanna play
and
A
that's
so I
the
don't get
balance
rushed.
sheet,
Or
and
peek
that's
from a
knowing
weird
when
angle.
you
That's
have enough
distracting.
money still have a little bit left over. You're trying to pay. Your ideal goal.
We're
switching sides.
because we're the best.
You want to
Don't
bring
any
in
of you
enough money
forget
to pay your
that.
bills. After you get a really big business going, you want to bring in enough business to pay your bills, and then have some left over for profits. The income statement, that would be what you're paying out, what you're bringing in, and cash flow. How much cash?
Okay.
So those are the top 3 elements on your financial statement that you talk about when you start your business.
Leave us. Enemy spotted B. Reloaded.
And you know, another return like that would be just because
Satchel out. Satchel out.
I mean, that you have to go on that way, or just because maybe you've got a family business going. The last
One enemy remaining.
Maybe your family has been
Okay, done.
Well, a long time ago, that meant that you too would be in that business.
Match point.
But it's not that way.
Let's end this.
People can go out and do different things. It's not, you're not set in stone about, you know, your father was let's see, I guess father was a farmer, grandfather was a farmer, great grandfather was a farmer, so you too will be a farmer. You know, not that that's not important. We couldn't make it in America without farmers, but we need other people too. So maybe you're going to do something else besides being a farmer.
Multiple enemies mid.
All right, so we have vocabulary here. The top 10 words that you need to know.
Get out of my way. Satchel out.
All right, so we've already gone over some of these: financial plan or finance plan.
Bomb buddy out.
That's
Last player standing.
I can't shoot.
that's how you're going to bring in enough your annual projection what comes in with what goes out.
There.
Financial plan, a type of budget for spending and saving future income. That's all. Now I copied this from your lesson, and I'm wondering if that was a typo.
I've got your trail. Bomb buddy out.
A type of budget for spending and I bet that's supposed to be using or budgeting. Maybe that's supposed to be saving instead of saving future income. I'll bet that's a typo.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Starting a business, and that again goes back
Planted.
to
My
know
ult's
someone
ready.
with a small business, similar to what
One enemy remaining.
talk to them, see what they had to do,
Attackers win.
what kind of expenses they had, see what
Wretched.
kind of startup
I'm so
costs,
proud.
what they had to pay out, how much
3
time they had to
games
put
in
into
a
the business.
row. My
Talk
guy's
to them
still
and get an
bad.
idea before you just go out and start a business. Projected income statement, an estimate of your income. And you can get that too from the interview process. Now you don't want to ask them questions like how much, you know, exactly how much do you pay out, or how much do you pay for whatever, or how much do you pay your employees.
Match
So just
found.
Get a you know, don't want to make them uncomfortable. So just get a general idea of, you know, overall, what did you spend on this? How much did you budget for a workspace? How much did you budget for equipment? How much did you budget for employees? Things like that. Reserve capital. Remember, capital means money. Reserve means put it back. So if you hold something in reserve, you put it back, kind of like in a savings. It may not be a savings account necessarily.
I got this.
It could be a piggy bank. It could be under the mattress. It could be in the backyard in a mason jar. You just kind of hide it back. Don't forget where you put it. Kind of hide it back. And that's what you will use for unexpected expenses. So lemonade stand again. You
So
buy
you don't go
a
in
refrigerator, one of those great big refrigerators, like you see at convenience stores that have all of the canned drinks or all the bottled drinks.
Spike rush.
And
Hey,
you
Phoenix,
bought it.
if I die,
Used, there was no warranty. All of a sudden, it goes down. Well, people really don't like room temperature or warm lemonade, so you need that refrigerator. Maybe your reserve capital, your money that's stashed for a rainy day, could be used to buy either a new refrigerator or that. So that's a little savings account.
Reload.
A business with a limited operating history and new business. Relatively new business. Hasn't
Going
been
up.
long, but it has little
Yes.
capital and money again. Venture would be like
Block
a
in sight.
crop.
Enemy spotted
So
A.
money for
I got enemies A.
Stand down. Eliminate.
Venture capital, a pooled investment that primarily invest capital in
He's got
third
damage in,
party
so he's doing a ton
or
of damage at that
third-party
range.
investors.
One enemy remaining.
That are too risky for standard capital markets. In other words, people who
A
have
lot of
money
10 damage.
are
flinch, you
willing
lose.
to put money into your business if you have some new, not really a wild idea necessarily in a bad way, but just some totally new and different idea. They're willing to put money into your business because it's something people have never heard of before. So it wouldn't be, for example, money for a lemonade stand. It might be for a new kind of issue that doesn't add after you play basketball. And you left it in the duffel bag, and longer, all of that when you open the bag.
Spike planted.
So this makes a new kind
Silva
of
reloaded. Who?
in the movie Holmes.
Satchel out.
Henry Winkler had a spray. I think it was peach and onion or something. You know what I'm talking about? If you've never seen the movie Holmes, it's pretty good. The movie will work.
One enemy remaining.
A new wild idea, not a harebrained idea, but a new wild idea. Capitalist, that is the person who provides the money.
My boss red.
I don't know how to play classes, to be honest.
Exchange for stocking.
Last round before the switch.
Knock me into the tunes, yeah. I know you got the good stuff.
Flashing and
necessarily, but for the decision making of your company. Anything for high risk investment.
I'm ulting here, peeking.
All right, what questions do you
Let
have
me show you how the boss does it.
for me today?
Bomb buddy out.
Come on, let's go!
Enemy spotted A.
That's done.
3A.
Alrighty, guys. Well, that is it for today.
You
So
will
now
not
can tap
kill
that
my
section
allies.
five, section four, no, section 4, and hopefully do that quiz.
they ran
if you
away.
have not already. And I will see you guys next Monday. If you need me before then, email me, call me.
Hit her 140.
Set up an appointment. Set up your CDA.
Fire in the hole.
Always happy to do those and get those out of the way. Otherwise, guys,
Last player standing.
Fire in the hole.
who's doing the CDAs? You have to
30
do
seconds
one
left.
per teacher.
My game is trash. I am
You
Dookie.
have to do 5
I am Dookie. Your class is over.
Switching sides.
Let's do this.
Alright, after this game I gotta go. Get ready for work. Probably won't end stream here. I might end stream here because I still have to grab my personal information to bring in. I'm fine with dying.
Got you.
Why? No.
Blinding.
I don't get that, man. It's a spike rush, bro. It still gets me every single time.
Reloading. Enemy spotted mid. Now. Reloading. There.
What did I get? National clubs and activities. activities. No,
30
I'm not
seconds
gonna
left.
join your freaking
Last player standing.
gay club. LGBT.
Spike planted.
What? Later. He was aiming at his dick.
The MVP is mine. Let's do this.
Reloading. Reloading.
Flash out. Huh. The angel's dead. Reloading. Blinding.
That one I can understand. They're holding an angle.
Reloading.
They're on defense. That one maybe. From when now when we
Last player
the Reyna's
standing.
good there. But when you just start holding like 3 people, it's just stupid. Especially when the name.
Here comes the party.
Like you could argue
30 seconds left.
Name casual, like why am playing? That makes sense. Yet again, Spike Rush. Like.
Ten seconds left.
Bomb buddy out. Satchel out. Spike planted.
I would slow walk this spell now. We both went heaven. That's kind of sped.
One enemy remaining.
Wait for me. Satchel out.
But he wants to because he's a real man playing Spike Rush. Reloading. No! Yes!
Clutch. Match point.
Let's end this. Reloading.
When you try to blast back, I really tried to blast back. When you peek into your own flash.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Flash out. Trevor.
Oh, I was trying to hit that.
Nowhere to run. Going up. Let's go. Oh, you ain't coming back.
Healer down.
Come on, let's go.
Spike planted.
The hunt begins.
Nowhere to run.
Sage.
For you. One enemy remaining.
Okay, she won't be off.
No one beats me.
Attackers win.
The fight is over. I just warmed up.
Alrighty, well, I gotta go. It's been fun. How long did I stream? Was it meaningful? 50 minutes if I just wait a few more seconds and draw this out somehow. Hey, look at my career. Probably don't want to actually look at that on this account. I don't know. But, all things considered, today was a successful day of doing absolutely nothing so far. Holy shit, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, but it's all good, we're still here. Oh, 50 minutes.